What is up? We are your Colorado real estate family, Pete and Chelsea Sweeney. So many of you have been asking, with the growth that Denver has been experiencing, has that changed the cleanliness of the city? Well, ultimately, we're going to let you guys make that decision.
All right, let's go.
When we always record these videos for you guys, when we're covering all these different cities, obviously we try and highlight the best of the cities, but at the same time, we need to make sure that we expose everything that's bad, potentially bad, okay? Let's just say it's not all bad. We need to also highlight the things that you guys might not like so much.
Ultimately, what we're going to do is we are going to kind of give a brief overview of what the topics have been about Denver and its cleanliness, and then we're going to take it to the streets and let you decide for yourself and take you around some of the popular areas and also the areas surrounding those popular areas so you can get a better feel.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best way to do it, guys, is you can sit here and try and take our word for it as much as possible, which so many of you do, but at the same time, we want you to make that judgment on yourselves, whether or not you think that Denver is still a clean city. I can tell you, like, going through Kansas City, I think Denver is way cleaner than cities like that. I mean, you've been to Chicago before.
Chicago's obviously a little rough in some areas where I feel like Denver, there are certain areas, but I feel like they're smaller and they're kind of not necessarily like inner city. They're like kind of in little pockets on the outskirts of the city. So I do feel like Chicago, like places like Chicago, like everywhere you turn, you're like, oh, okay, nope, and then you're gonna go the other direction. So I definitely think it's different.
Yeah, it is. And the thing about it too, guys, is growing up and living in Denver, and then like there's a podcast I was listening to the other day. He was legit called out Denver, saying how disgusting the city was now as compared to it was, you know, back in the late 90s or something like that. I think that is completely false. Denver still does a great job. There's a huge thing. So we were currently going through a mayoral election right now. That was a huge topic of discussion, is cleaning up kind of like the encampments that are happening in and around Denver. And so the thing about it is they kind of see what people are talking about. They're trying to clean it up. At the same time, I don't think it's near as bad as so many of these other cities that we've kind of been to.
And this is our largest city too. So it's something to consider, that this is our largest kind of inner city that we have. I mean, we have other cities, but they're very different than that real city type.
Yep.
You know, this is our inner city, which is kind of the potential to have like the least amount of upkeep in comparison to surrounding cities, and I still don't even feel like it's that bad.
Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. Just like we mentioned, is we're gonna do a bunch of drive-by through some of the top neighborhoods that are listed in the Denver metro area. Kind of get your insights on it. Why don't you do us a huge favor and comment down below if there's something that you want to add into the next video. Also, guys, if this is material that you do love and you do want to follow, why don't you go and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get these right because every time I see a little ding thing, I'm like, all right, no, it's like, I think it's comment button, then I think it's thumbs up, and then notification bell.
It's so linear. I'm like, yeah, push
well,
the button.
I see our editor do their things, and then I'm like, wait a second, I said it in the wrong order. I want to do it in the same order that they're doing it. So, but yeah, go ahead and do that. Also, guys, if you are looking at some real estate here in the state of Colorado, give us a call. We are your top relocation experts at the phone number right below, right there. Give us a call or text. Doesn't matter day or time. Let's go and roll into this video right now.
Let's check out Capitol Hill.
smallest one of them all is Golden Triangle.
next stop is going to be 5 Points. Okay, we are heading into RiNo District. now we're going to be taking you into the Highlands, which is just northwest of downtown Denver.